Hello everyone. From this tutorial video onward, I'd like to transition from teaching the code to actually applying the code to make games. Although the graphics will not be too detailed or polished in each of the demonstration games that I teach with, as I do not want the learner to lose focus on the code and get distracted instead by the flashy graphics. The most basic type of 2D game, in my opinion, is the platformer, such as Super Mario Bros. So that is what I will start with. The first pieces of code that you would always use in any game is under the events blocks, and we would usually check when the green flag is clicked because it is saying when the program is launched. So we would drag it in like so. Since we want to implement basic movement of the character, left, right, and jumping, we should see that we cannot use it only once, but rather we would have to use it 3 times, as we want to check for 3 separate conditions that are independent of each other. On the topic of conditions, we would use the if conditional for each of these 3 times. Like so. However, the actual specifics of the condition is different in all 3 relative to each other, as we are checking for different key presses in each scenario. We would go to the sensing blocks and then use the key pressed function, where 1 is the left arrow, 1 is the right arrow, and 1 is the space key, as those are the conventions for motion and platforming games. We next actually implement the motion by going to the motion blocks, move 10 steps forward for the right arrow, move 10 steps backward for the left arrow, and change Y position by 10 when you jump. Since we have complete blocks in all 3 of them, we should playtest to make sure these actually work. And unfortunately, it does not, even though we press the appropriate keys. And this is because it only checks once, and only once. And then never again, as long as you do not restart the program. However, a quick and easy fix for this is to use a forever loop around each if conditional. Like so. We test again, and we see it works. However, the motion is not realistic to what we would see in something like Super Mario Bros. As for example, the character does not fall back toward the ground, but rather hovers when you jump, which I will show how to fix in next week's tutorial on platforming.
Don't forget to subscribe if you found this video informative, and make sure to see other tutorial videos, and follow me on either Facebook or Twitter for more content.